Hello, friends. I'm Heidi with Onigo Stamping, and welcome to my hotel room. Hi, Leticia. Welcome. And Karen, welcome to you too. So I am not in my craft corner tonight. I'm away from home this evening, so I'm coming to you direct from my hotel, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the hotel Wi-Fi can keep up with this. So hopefully everything goes well tonight for mystery stamping. If you are here and watching me live, go ahead, leave me a comment. Let me know that you're watching and where you are watching from. If you are watching the replay, welcome to you as well. I'm glad you're here. Go ahead, leave me a comment and let me know that you're watching the replay because I love to know that as well. If there are any sound problems, please let me know. I'm in a completely different setup tonight, which usually means something goes wrong. So definitely let me know if there are sound issues. I'm just giving everyone a minute to get on here before we start tonight's mystery stamping. If you have not joined me for mystery stamping before, let me tell you how it works. So in just a few minutes, I am going to start a slideshow with tonight's clues. So what are the clues? The clues are the step-by-step directions to create a card. Now they're only written directions, no pictures, which means you might not quite know what to do or what's going on. Just do your best. That is the fun of mystery stamping, is not quite knowing what's going on and just doing it anyway. Everyone's card is going to end up a little bit different, and that is the beauty of it. So I hope that you have grabbed some supplies from your stash and you are ready for tonight's mystery stamping event. Hello, Carol and Sherry and Kimberly. Welcome. I am so glad y'all are here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up the clues. We're going to flip the camera around here. See if I can get the right one going. Ooh, that's something different. I don't know if those slides are big enough though. They're kind of hard to read. Let's go back. All right. So here are our slides for tonight. Not knowing what's going on is the story of your life. I understand. That's usually me too. So hopefully you have already prepared these supplies this evening and you have them out and ready to go. If not, if you're watching this either on YouTube or in the Facebook group, it's going to be in the description to the video so that you can grab those. And if you don't have time to do it all while we're working, that's fine. You can always catch up later too. So I'm going to go ahead and flip over to clue number 2 and we're going to get started. Clue number 2. Fold the 8.5 by 5.5 inch cardstock in half to create the card base. Then adhere the 2 inch by 5.25 inch patterned paper to the left side of the card front. When you are done with clue number 2, go ahead and type done with 2 and we will move on to clue number 3. So I hope you all have been having a fabulous, fabulous week. Yeah, I've been having fun doing some stamping. I'm excited. Tomorrow I get to go and hang out with a bunch of friends and do some stamping for a few hours tomorrow. So that is going to be fun to go and just, have fun and not do work for a little while. So yeah. If you are not stamping with me, go ahead and let me know that you're not stamping and that you're just watching tonight. That way I will know that we shouldn't wait for you. So when I get enough done with 2s, we'll move on to clue number 3. So you're just watching tonight. All right. Well, welcome. I'm glad that you're watching along. So let me see. It is August. If you have not subscribed for the August paper pumpkin, tomorrow is the last day to grab that paper pumpkin for August, which has that gorgeous sunflower. So definitely looks like a really, really cool one. You won't want to miss it. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you jump over and subscribe. All right, Kimberly is done with 2. Carol Sue is done with 2. Leticia says she's just watching. Anna is just watching. All right. We'll see if we get one more done with 2. Trying to see who's all here. Okay, we'll see if we get one more done with 2 before I move on to clue number 3. So yep, tomorrow's the last day for the August paper pumpkin. So definitely don't miss out on that. And Sherry is done with 2 too. So let's go ahead and we will move on to clue number 3. Clue number 3, adhere the 1 inch by 5 1/4 inch pattern paper or embossed cardstock next to the 2 inch pattern paper. So I had said in the directions you could either have 2 pieces of pattern paper or you could have a piece of pattern paper and then just a piece of cardstock that has been embossed. And I have examples of both of those to share with you tonight. So when you are done with clue number 3, go ahead and type done with 3 and we will move on to clue number 4. So yeah, my hotel room has I guess it's a mini balcony looking over the pool. So I can sit here while y'all are stamping and I can look out my slider here and watch the people playing in the pool. I hope that the kids' screams and stuff is not coming through on the video though. So what else? Let me see. Celebration is almost over. Can you believe that? We only have a couple more weeks of celebration. Items have started to sell out. The tree lot dies have sold out. The pool party, note cards and envelopes, those have been sold out for a while. I think that might be it right now, but things are starting to sell out. And I anticipate in the next week or so, we're going to see some more things selling out. So if there is a celebration item on your wish list, make sure that you place that order before it is gone. All right, Kimberly is done with 3. Carol Sue is done with 3. We're going to wait maybe one more done with 3 before we move on to clue number 4. And don't forget that there are now additional celebration items, right? So we have the ones that are still available from the celebration brochure, but then there are like 8 or 9 catalog items, and the catalog items, they're on like a separate sheet, and you can now get those free too. So there's some different dies and embossing folders, and that's a really great deal as well. Letitia, you can only hear me, no kids, that's good. This is your first mystery stamping. Oh, well, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. It really is a lot of fun. I love seeing everyone's cards when they are done because it's fabulous. All right, we have Kimberly is done with 3, Carol's done with 3, and Sherry is done with 3. I think we are ready to move on to clue number 4. Clue number 4, stamp a sentiment in the upper right corner of the pieces of 3 inch by 4 1/4 inch white or vanilla cardstock. Then stamp images on the rest of the piece of white or vanilla cardstock and color if desired. All right, so you're going to stamp a sentiment in the upper right corner and then fill the rest of that piece of white with some sort of an image, either a repeated image or a big stamped image or whatever you want to fill it with. This clue is probably going to take the longest. This is the big stamping and coloring clue. So just, take your time. Let me know when you are done with clue number 4, and then we will move on to clue number 5. Let me see what else. I don't know. Yesterday was International Cat Day. Did y'all catch the photo of my cat meowing? So yeah, that was kind of fun. And if you didn't see it yesterday, it was really cool. You could go to Google and you could search for cat. And then there was a cat paw. And if you clicked the cat paw, then wherever you clicked on the screen, it would have like a paw that was swiping, which was adorable, super, super cute. So definitely lots of fun. Google always does fun stuff for different random reasons, right? So you loved the lion cat. I'm glad. He was not happy with me that I was packing my bag. And he was letting me know all about it. So, all right. Let me see, is there other stuff going on? So I realize, I'm super shadowy and I tried to put on this other light here, but then it is like really harsh. And I figured that really is not much better. So I don't think I will do that. I think I will turn that back off again. So I apologize for the very poor video quality tonight. This is what happens when you're trying to work away from home. So So early bird registration for the August card class coming up in 2 weeks is now over, but you can still register. You just won't get the card kit before the card class. So you can still register for the August online card class, and that's going to be using the Simply Fabulous stamp set coming up on August 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So you can still register for that, but you can't, but you won't get the card kit before the class now. So yeah. Other things coming up. Registration is now open for the Stamping Cross Country Virtual Adventure, or the Virtual Retreat, if you want to call it that. This is a really fun weekend. This is like the 4th one we've done now. I think maybe the 5th. Am I on vacation? Kind of. It's really just working away from home. My husband is working away from home, and I just came with him. So, all right, Sherry is done with 4. So the Stampin' Cross Country Virtual Adventure is our 4th or 5th online retreat. It is so much fun. We have a full day full of demonstrations. There's going to be 3 of us this time sharing a bunch of different things. You can get an optional card kit. You get tutorials for all the cards that we share. You also get additional bonus tutorials, just lots and lots of stuff you are going to get. There's prizes and really great stuff. So lots of fun. Registration is open for that. You can just pop over to my website and click on online card classes, and that's where you find the registration for all of my classes. So, and of course, the link to my website's in the description to this video if you're on YouTube. So, all right, Kimberly is done with 4. Sherry is done with 4. Wait and see if I get one more done with 4 before we move on to clue number 5. Just going back and seeing who's playing along here. So, well, let's see. Wait and see if Carol Sue finishes. So, that's exciting. There's also the Christmas card class coming up. Don't wait for you. All right, Carol Sue, we're going to go ahead and move on to clue number 5. Clue number 5, adhere the stamped piece of white or vanilla cardstock to the 3 1/8 by 4 3/8 inch coordinating cardstock. Then tie a piece of ribbon around the layered stamped images, the layered stamped white or vanilla cardstock just under the sentiment. So you had stamped that sentiment up in the upper right-hand corner. Now you're going to put a piece of ribbon or something just underneath that. Probably going to cover up part of your image, and that's okay. So when you are done with clue number 5, go ahead and tell me you are done with 5, and we will move on to clue number 6. You can probably already tell that this card is mostly finished. When we are done tonight, I'm going to post a photo over on the Onigo Stamping Facebook group. And I hope that if you are not already, you'll come over to that group and that you will post a photo of the card that you make so that we can all see it. Because really that is the most fun part of mystery stamping, is to see what everybody came up with and how everybody interpreted the clues differently. So I love it. I love to see what everybody makes. So make sure that you come over and drop a photo of your card over there. Now, I'm still working on the blog post for these cards, but it will be up later this evening. And once that is up, there will also be a quick reference guide for these cards tonight. There will be a card sketch and a sheet that you can print off and keep, or just download and keep to reference later if you want to use the sketch again. So that'll be over on my website, and I'm going to put the link to that blog post in the description of this video as soon as it is up and posted and ready to go. So yeah, and of course every Tuesday night, you guys know I am here every Tuesday night live with you. Each week we're doing something just a little bit different, but every week the goal on Tuesday night is to get you guys to stamp along with me. So next week, Tuesday night at 8 p.m., we are going to be doing fabulous fun folds next week. So we're going to do a fun fold card next Tuesday night. I will have the different supplies that you need to prepare posted on Monday afternoon. And once again, just like mystery stamping, you're going to cut those, and then you can join me Tuesday night and I will show you how to do the fun fold, and you can craft along with me. So lots of fun. That's coming up next week, Tuesday. The week after that is our monthly card class, of course. And then after that, I think we have a 5th Tuesday in August, which means we'll do probably another round of mystery stamping that 5th Tuesday. And then the first Tuesday of every month is terrific techniques. So we do techniques on the first Tuesday. I think I got that right. All right, Kimberly is done with 5. Sherry is done with 5. We're going to go ahead and pop on to clue number 6. Clue number 6, using Stampin' Dimensionals, adhere the stamped image to the card front. Embellish if desired. So if you've been around, you know that that basically means that tonight's card is done. Woohoo! So while you guys are finishing that up, I'm going to flip around my screens and stuff. I'm going to take out the slides. And we'll get this set up so you guys can look at this. All right, there is my spot to show you my cards. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Which one do I want to start with? Let's start with this one. All right, here we go. This card uses the Forever Fern stamp set. And then it uses the new Sun Prints Designer Series paper on there. And then I used a piece of, what do I want to say? I just totally blanked on the name of this color. Evening Evergreen. So there's a piece of Evening Evergreen, and it is actually embossed with the Ferns 3D embossing folder. So can't quite see it, but it just kind of adds an extra little blip on there. And then, of course, some gold cord at the top. So that's my first card with the Forever Fern stamp set. And then I decided to use that Perfect Pomegranate set. Now, this is the host set that you can get during celebration with a $300 order. And I love this set. It's so, so pretty, so easy to use. And I grabbed a sentiment from the Sunflower stamp set because the stamp set does not have a sentiment with it. Once again, I use those pretty, I think it's either the Pretty Prints or the Sun Prints. It might be the Pretty Prints paper. And here I just used 2 different pattern papers on there. So there you can see that I have 2 different pattern papers on there. Just a really simple, quick and easy card, just like that. Now my third card, I turned it the other way because you can always turn them too. So here is card number 3. This is with the Fond of Autumn stamp set. We're going to be using this in the Stampin' Cross Country Virtual Adventure. This is the Fond of Autumn stamp set, and I used it with the Rings of Love pattern paper from the Celebration brochure. So you can get this pattern paper free with a $50 order. Now here again, I just used a piece of So Saffron that I embossed with the Hive 3D embossing folder. And then I colored in my image. Now I'm going to let you guys in on a little tiny secret here. So I colored this yesterday at the hotel. I brought some supplies with me, but for some reason, I didn't bring very many Stampin' Blends with me, just because I didn't want to bring everything I owned to the hotel. I was trying to, keep it down to a minimum of supplies. And I realized I did not bring any sort of a red Stampin' Blend with me to do those little berries. And I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. I did, however, bring my Poppy Parade ink pad with me. So what I did is I grabbed a pencil with an eraser. It's not even a flat eraser. It's a used eraser. But I grabbed a pencil with an eraser and I just dipped that in my Poppy Parade ink, and I just used that to stamp in all of those little berries. And it turned out pretty darn good. So great little solution. There's always, you're not sure what to do when you don't have the perfect supply. Usually there is something that you can figure out, right? All right, those are my 3 cards that I have to share with you tonight. Like I said, I'm going to go over to the Facebook group and I am going to post a photo of these cards for you. And I hope that you guys will pop over there as well and drop a picture of the cards that you made, because I can't wait to see them. I love seeing what you guys make during our Stamp With Me Tuesdays. It's so, so much fun. And I love that you guys are pulling out your own supplies and using them to make some cards. So thank you everyone again for joining me tonight. I am so glad that you were here for this round of mystery stamping. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I will see you again next week, Tuesday, for a fabulous fun fold. Have a fabulous night. Aw, thank you, Leticia and Kimberly. Thank you so much. Have a great night, guys.